Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Pratiksha Bhadoria, and I, along with my team Vikas and Amjit. So here we are on day two, and we are going to discuss about what is Informatica MDM Cloud SaaS. So yes, going forward, can we move on to the next slide? So as discussed previously, we discussed about what is Informatica MDM on premises. So here we have a brief introduction about what is master data management. So, as the definition says, it's the process of keeping the important business data that is organized, clean, and consistent across different various channels or systems or departments. So, how does it help basically? So, it helps the customers or the businesses to have the consistent data across the different channels. So, they can have the correct information like customer details, the product data, the records, which is a very important information for any customer that is required. So, yes, can we move on to the next slide? So, as we discussed the definition, what is MDM? Now will discuss about why MDM. So, the first point that it says is it avoids the confusion. So, basically, when the data is inconsistent, then the developers or the customers that is using the data would would get the wrong information. So, what would happen is it would create confusion across the different channels, the different departments. So, when we use MDM, it ensures that everyone in the company uses the consistent data so that it helps in reducing the errors. The second point it says is that it helps in better decisions. So when we'll have the correct data, we'll be able to clean the data properly and we'll be able to help the evaluate and have the correct decisions. Will help the business to make the correct decision and will help them to have the correct analysis of the data. So, coming on to the next point, it says it helps to save time and money. So, of course, when we are using the correct data, the master record as we use in MDM, so that is a golden record. So, we don't have to process the data like a large number of data. We'll just have the golden record and we'll just evaluate or process that record for the further information. So, this helps to stop the duplicate or the incorrect data that we get. So it would help us to, put in more efforts and it would save the time and money for the businesses. The fourth point, it says it follows the rules and regulations. So what are rules and regulations? So basically, there are a lot of compliance that are issued by the government for the organizations. So when we use the MDM, it helps the businesses, organizations to comply with the laws like GDPR that that is ensuring that the data that is provided of the customers, the compliance is there. So it's not like the customers have to worry that the data, is not in the correct hands like that. So the fifth point, it says it improves the customer experience. So a complete and accurate customer profile helps in business, service, and personalization. So the customers also, when they'll get the correct data, the correct information, so they'll have more, reliability on the organizations that we are getting the correct services, we are getting the good results. So they'll have more faith in the organizations when the data would be processed correctly. The sixth point, it says boost efficiency. So obviously, when the data is being processed nicely, correctly, and the time is reduced, the efforts are reduced, so the efficiency it automatically would get increased by reducing the errors. The seventh point, it says stronger security and control. So the customers need to have faith on the organizations that their data basically, is in the good hands. So only the right people can access and change the important data. So can we move on to the next slide? So here we have some difference between the on-premises versus the cloud SaaS MDM. So the difference, as we can see on the screen, the first feature is like where is it installed, the deployment. So MDM on premises, like we have already seen before, that it is installed and managed on the company's own computers. So the developers or whoever on the team is using. So that is actually like within the organizations. However, when we use MDM Cloud SaaS, so it is on the cloud. SaaS basically stands for software as a service. So it's not like the developer, whoever is using Informatica Cloud apps, so they need to have it on their own systems. It is there on the cloud and license and everything that Informatica takes care of. So there is no need for the local setup. Next is who manages the hardware. So for Informatica MDM on premises, the company must buy and maintain its own hardware, the computer networking setup, installation, and everything. However, for the cloud, we don't need physical hardware. Everything is managed on the cloud by Informatica, like we have discussed previously. So, because it's all there on the cloud, so no need for the physical installation. Next feature that we have is how secure is it? Because first thing that every organization looks is how secure the it is, because security and compliance is basically they are very like strictly followed for every organization, because trust is what customers they look for. So for MDM on premises, the security depends on the company's internal IT policies, because the software is installed like on their local systems and all. So it's the organization, it differs from organization to organization how they handle all these. But for Informatica MDM Cloud SaaS, it comes with the built-in security features and it's on the cloud. So they have certain standards for everybody that follows, that are, as mentioned, ISO 27001, GDPR, and HIPAA, like that. So the next feature that we will discuss is what's the cost, basically. So for on-premises, a large amount of investment in hardware, license, IT staff, and the other team that are there. So a lot of cost comes in this. And the why MDM SaaS came basically because it has a lot of advantages on the on-prem system of Informatica. MDM SaaS here, it lowers the cost because it's like the service is there on the like cloud. It's not like physical installation. The service is there on the cloud. You pay for it, and then and there, and you pay for it. You have a yearly subscription or monthly subscription, and you don't have to buy it. And so there's nothing like that. You have to pay, and then for a month or something, and then you have to repay if you want to use it again. So the next point is how fast can it be set up? Like Informatica MDM on-prem, it takes a longer time to set up and for the hardware and software installation. But for cloud, it's the faster setup because it is there on the cloud and we don't have to do any installation on our system. So we just have to use the service. Yes. So the next point that is there is what happens in case of a failure. So in the case of a failure in Informatica on-prem setup, the company should have a backup plan because they need to have a backup plan just in case, because every company has needs to have a backup plan for it in case of like disaster recovery management. So in case of that, so if something goes wrong, the restoring data, it can take time. So the business can get affected or impacted. However, in case of SaaS, It comes with automatic backups and disaster recovery built in. Like they have their own system that is designed and they're quite prepared for it. So they have an advantage over the on-prem Informatica MDM. So, yes.
Thank you so much, Pratiksha ma'am. Allow me to
Thank you.
explain further topics. Like just like Pratiksha ma'am explained, you guys, the difference between on-premises and pros and cons. I would like to explain. So for the MDM, master data management on premises, if we are talking about why we choose, like what are the advantages for the on premises MDM? So it means it's control, the full control we have when we are using on premises, right? We have all set up and we have all the things. So the full control, you can say like you are the boss. You decide how your data is stored and who can access it and how the system will run, right? So second one is better security. And when we are using on premises, then we can say if we are managing well our MDM, then all the data in your service, it's not shared with a third party cloud partner, we can say. And it will be a very best thing for your industry, which strictly secure your data and all the rules and regulation you are following. And the third one is customization. If I'm saying, you can adjust the system and all the things on like Cloud MDM, and you can modify on-premises MDM to fit your needs. Means you can customize your all the things. Okay, and the advantage, next advantage would be no monthly subscription. You can see, like in banking sector, in healthcare sector, in government policies require businesses to store data in their own servers. So on-premises helps you meet these legal requirements. Okay. So compliance and regulation it can follow. So these are the important things, advantages of Informatica MDM. And if we are talking about what are the downsides, means disadvantages, the first one is high upfront cost, because we have to set up all the things firstly to use the MDM setup. Okay, so be ready to spend a lot of money at the start, and you will need to buy hardware, software, licenses, and hire IT staff as well, developers to manage everything. So it will cost more, and it takes longer to set up. Like if we are talking about cloud solution, then it is ready to go. But when we are using MDM, then it will takes so much time to set up, and it it will take 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or even months also to install and configure. Okay, and the next one is IT maintenance and IT maintenance headaches. Means if we are you will need an IT team to handle updates, security patches, we can say, and bug fixes also. Okay, and if there is any error in system, then we have to improve our system as well. So if something breaks, so it's your problem to fix, not the company or not the Informatica, because you are set up the all the things in local. Okay, and scaling is expensive. If we are getting more data to execute, then we have to scale. So it will be costly. It will become costly, because that means buying more hardware, which can be costly and time consuming also. Or but in the cloud MDM, it will scale according to your need. Okay, so let's move to the next slide. Okay, so now if we are talking about the pros and cons of MDM Cloud SaaS, so the advantages of software as a service, first one is no setup hassle. Means you do not have to hassle for the setup, because it's already set up by the company, by the cloud. So you have to forget about buying and setting up the servers. Informatica manages all the things you need. Just you have to sign up and start using it. Okay, next one is lower cost. Lower cost means no need to spend huge money because upfront on the hardware and IT staff is not needed. Otherwise, you can pay a monthly or yearly subscription as well. So, which is very easy. Okay, fast deployment. Next one is fast employment. So let's talk about fast employment. What is while on-premises MDM takes 2 weeks or even a month, cloud says MDM is ready to use when we are using it. Okay, so it doesn't take any time to set up. So it's a fast deployment. We can use it instantly, we can say. And automatic updates and maintenance means we do not have to worry about updates, security patches, or we can say bug fixes, because Informatica take care of all these things. You do not have to be hassle for these things. Low code or no code means it is ready to use, because you do not have to code your transformation and everything, because cloud is ready to do these things. You do not have to worry about that. Okay, and if we are talking about the downsides, means disadvantages of cons, there is also disadvantages of MDM cloud SaaS. So means it's a less control, we can say. Like unlike on premises MDM, we have all the control, but here we don't have the all the control. Informatica manage the infrastructure. Okay, you have limited control over system configuration here. So internet dependency, second one is internet dependency. We need internet because you have to pay the cost for it, and you will have to pay regularly over time. So it will add up regular basis. You are not paying at a one time. Okay, and data privacy concerns means your data is stored on Informatica server, so not on your own premises. So some businesses prefer to keep sensitive data in house for extra security. Means some organization, big organization, do not want to take any risk to store the data in cloud version. So that's why it's become risky for some time. So that's why it's a disadvantages of the cloud SaaS. And we can say limited customization means we can customize our data limitedly. Means as I had said, Informatica MDM, Master Data Management, itself manage all the things, customize everything, you can say. So you have to favor option only. You have favor option to modify the system. Okay. Ongoing subscription cost, that's a subscription cost, you say, like there is a option pay as you go model. So while upfront costs are low, but you have to pay it regularly, not at a time. You have to pay it regularly. So it will become headache to have to pay it regularly. So it would be also disadvantage of MDM cloud says. So I would like to call Amjad to
Yes, because
yes, Amjad, you have to explain this second topic, the MDM
okay.
hub. So let's explain.
Okay. So there are different component of MDM cloud SaaS, like MDM hub. MDM hub is the core of master data management. It is the central engine of Informatica MDM that store and process, manage all master data. Basically ensure that organization have a single and consistent and accurate version of their important data, like customer, product, supplier, many things. And second is Entity 360. Entity 360 provide a complete unified view of business entity, like customer 360, product 360, supplier, with all related information in one place. It help in it help in better decision making, improving customer service, and many things. And Informatica IICS, it is a cloud native data integration and management platform that help business connect, clean, and process data. And it also help in data synchronization, automation, and transformation across cloud and on-premises system. and then there is a data quality. It basically ensure that business data is accurate, complete, and consistent, and free from error. This is crucial for making correct decision and avoiding issue caused by bad data. We need to write some rule for cleansing and data quality, so we can achieve this. Okay, can you move next slide? Yeah. Data profiling. Data profiling will basically analyze data to check its structure, quality, and completeness before processing. It helps in detecting missing values, duplicate, and inconsistency before the data before using the data for business operation. Okay, and application integration. It allow different apps, database, and cloud platform to communicate and share in real time. It ensures that changes in one system automatically reflect in other connected system. Okay, move to the next slide. This is the administrator dashboard. Here we can do multiple things. We can connect multiple application, and we can here add user. We can assign some group. We can assign some rule. We can assign rule based access control, and there is a runtime environment. Here we can install our secure agent. Secure agent is like a lightweight process that run task and collect metadata for IDMC. It acts as a bridge between cloud app and on-premises data sources or app. So here we can check all the runtime environment, and in the connection we can connect multiple things, and schedule. We can schedule our job and many things. If we face any issue, we can see in all log section. It is a admin panel. We can do multiple thing in this dashboard.
Okay,
Yeah, thank
Amjad.
you.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's all from my team. Thank
Yeah.
you. We can proceed further slides to the next team.
Hello everyone, I'm Kalpana from Invent Model Technology Solutions. Me and my teammates like Sachin and Dhiren sir want to introduction about the cloud SaaS. So our agenda is that we have to introduce about the cloud SaaS. So first we introduce this. Yes. So this is the content that we show, like what is SaaS and its advantages, what is Informatica Cloud SaaS and data flow, and what is secure agent and its uses. So now we know about the SaaS. What is SaaS and advantages? SaaS means software as a service, is a cloud computing model where software applications are hosted and provider server and accessed by the internet. Provider servers means where software are installed, where on the cloud installed. Instead of installing software in our computer, we can simply log in through the web browser and use it. Like we don't need to installation for anything else. We have to just log in on the web browser. There are some advantages of SaaS like cost effective, quick deployment, scalability and integration, security and backup, easy maintenance. So first we know about the cost effective. In this, we don't need to buy any expensive hardware. We have to just log into the browser and don't install any software. So this is the cost effective. After that, we move to the quick deployment. In the quick deployment, we learn that we have to just using the software instantly without any setup, doing any long time setup. So this is the quick deployment. After that, scalability and integration. In that part, we cannot integrate with the other tools. We don't need to integrate with the other tools and add any other tools. We have to just go through the web browser only. And after that, security and backup. Cloud provide more security rather than other things like automatic backup. We can give an automatic backup and strong security as well. Easy maintenance. No, in easy maintenance, there's no manual update. We have to just do the things in a by doing the password and doing the username. We have to just do that kind of things. By that we can handle it. Will handle by the only providers. Now we know about the what is Informatica Cloud SaaS and its data flow. Informatica Cloud SaaS is a cloud-based master data management solution that helps business manage data, consolidate data, govern data, enrich data, and distributed data. In this, we have, by the comparison of the on-premises, we have to just say that we can do our things on the cloud basis only. Like we have to just do the as a master data by the govern the things on the cloud only. It provides some pre-built applications like customer 366, supplier 366, product 366, and there are many other like multi-domain in MDM. And there are some key features of the Informatica Cloud SaaS, like cloud-based master data management, where no need to on-premise infrastructure, like there is no need to do any infrastructure. We have just to do the things on the browser only. Pre-built business 360 console. Here we can do the things only the business 360 all over the, it is the kind of core part of the cloud SaaS where we can maintain and manage the applications. Scale and secure is scalable and secure. Design for the large scale enterprise data need. We have to design the things on the data that we are needed in, and secure as well. Seamless integration. Work with the various cloud and on-premise data and sources. See, we are not doing any integration to the other tools. We have to just do the things on the on data sources. AI-driven data quality and governance. It will improve the data reliability where AI can do the things as a master data. Now I would like to call the Dhiren sir, who will explain the data flow in Informatica Cloud SaaS.
Okay, thanks, Kalpana. Hello, everyone. So basically, in this PPT, you can see we have So in this PPT, we have shown the how this data flow happens in the MDM SaaS, and we will explain this each of these boxes, and we'll try to make you understand that how the good data goes from one steps to other steps. So in the top layer, we can see, right, there is a this intelligent file import UI, right? So this basically provides us option to directly import the data into the MDM SaaS. And in the left side, in the second row, right, the left side, you can see this ingress external, right? So these are the ETL processes, external ETL processes, which we can do using this methodology. So in the bottom, we can see we have the data sources, right? So this data source basically it can be flat file, web services, or any databases. And moving on, this so here we have segregated this in the different part. So this first is the ingress part, right? This ingress is we are doing the data ingestion here in the ingress. So where we are trying to maintain the quality of the data using the DIS. DIS means it's like data and integration services. And then we have the load, which is coming under the management. So load and match index synchronizations and the matching, right? These things are comes under the management part. And then later on we have the merge options. Then egress. So egress is like extract, master, and stages. So means like when we are extracting the data into the stage table from the landing, right? That process is called as a egress. And later on we have egress external. So sometimes we need to whatever golden copy we have created right during the process. Sometimes we have to send this to the external vendors or external peoples, third party peoples. So we are using this to send them send the data like it is lift, shift, and land methodology. Then also we have the options for search, and this search is used. This search is being done by the Elastic search engines. And in the bottom sections we can see we have different all those things. So this is like detail. So in the top layer we explained like it is like these are the steps we follow to make our data clean and we create the golden data using these certain steps. In the bottom, actually, it is shown like how the things are organized and how the data is moving to the from source to target system. So means instead of this here, they are saying means like the first green box. If you see, like it is saying we are maintaining the landing tables, and then we have the staging tables, right? And then there are masters, many masters, means the load process between these areas. And we are maintaining the history for each and everything like staging, also maintaining the history in form of audit trails, right? And then this base object also maintaining the history in their respective history tables and all. So can you move to the next slide? We'll go on these topics in more detail, so it will be clear to everyone. Move on to next. Yeah. So the first in the previous slide we saw how this data flows through the diagrams, right? Through the diagrams. Now we explain each and every topics whatever we have in those diagrams. So ingression means it's called as a data ingestion. A data ingestion is nothing but we are ingesting the data into the MDM SaaS respective tables from the external sources. So, so basically, the data is extracted from different sources like the database, applications, files, web services, or Adobe systems, or whatever any other systems we have the data, and can be real-time systems also. So, basically, in this we extract the data from the different sources. Then there is the secure agent processes, then secure agent processes and transfer the data securely. So using the secure agent, the data is being processed and transferred in the secured manner. And then data goes through data quality. So there is a like data quality checks also involved. So so that we get the quality data instead of having the bad data, right? Means like if there is spaces, there are spelling mistakes, or some common formats are not being used. So we apply this data quality checks so that the data is clean, and then record it to the checks and record to the hub for the processing. Then we have second part like management. So management have some 3 or 4 components on that. So this means in the management part we are processing and matching the data. So there will be some match rules set up on that, and based on the matching criteria the data will be matched matched, and the duplicacy will be removed so that we get the the golden copy of it, right? So the system loads and cleans data into a staging tables. Then the match engine identifies and merges duplicate records. So the duplicate records being merged. So it like in the on-premises we seen, right, there is exact match and the fuzzy match. We set up some rules based on the strategy, and then those rules are followed to remove the duplicate and find the exact match candidate based on their trust value and all those things. So those things we are doing here in this management part. And also index data is synchronized and matched before moving forward. So in this one, there are automatic indexes gets created. So that's why they are saying index data is synchronized. So and then these data are being synchronized and then matched before moving forward to the next means making it a so then we have egress. So egress is nothing but a data extraction, means we are extracting the data from somewhere, that is data extraction. So basically processed golden records. So this part we are saying it processed the golden records, means data extraction, process the golden records, clean master data. So it cleans the master data, means in the previous we saw, right, the previous matching jobs we have seen that the data duplicate data are removed, right? So that is like cleaned and then master data is created. So this is the like egress process. Then we have again we have a fourth egress, and this is like external transfer. So basically now in the steps third we have created our master data. Now we need to send this data to any third party. If we have some tie-up with different third party where they will use our data for further processing, reporting, analysis, or their business uses, or maybe it is company business use. So maybe for that reason we have this external extract, and then we will extract the data from here and then send to those third party systems. And then we have search. So search means search, indexing, and retrieval. So in the search, indexing, and retrieval. So why we are saying indexing and retrieval? Indexing makes the things like fast, right? So in this MDM says we have used the Elasticsearch. Elasticsearch is the search engine which stores the data in memory and then creates the indexes, and from there the data retrieval would be very fast. So by using this, we can retrieve our golden records very quickly whenever we search that. So that's all. Move on to the next. Okay, Sachin. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now I will conduct. So, what is secure agent and its uses? Like secure agent, it is a small program that connect your company's data securely to the Informatica cloud. It means, like our earlier the Devendra sir told us that when the ingress process doing, so in that time, secure agent takes place. So it will collect all the data from our local system, and it will act as a bridge and pass the data to our cloud services application or Informatica cloud. Okay, so basically it means it act as a bridge between your on-premises data and cloud services without exposing sensitive information. Like what is the means of the exposing without exposing sensitive information? It means it will transfer your data, it will get your data in encrypted form, and transform in the encrypted form to the destination. like it will maintain the security of your data that no other one can access that data. When the data will be passes through the network, so there is a chance to anyone can read your data. So that time it will encrypt your data and it will takes your data from your local system and then it will pass to the Informatica cloud. Okay, so how does it work? So it means like you simply install the secure agent because it is required to get your data from your local system. So it means you have to install the secure agent application on your local machine or server, whenever or whatever you want to do. Okay? Then it processed data locally and sends only the needed information to the Informatica cloud. It means again it is just like doing the encrypting and takes the security part in while processing your data. Okay, so it will takes your data from the local system and it will just pass your data to the cloud services. Then it encrypt secure data by transferring it across the network. Okay, so it will do the encryption and simply pass your data. And the last one point is it connects safely to the cloud applications like we have the Snowflake, Salesforce, SAP, AWS, Azure, Informatica, MDM SaaS, and IDMC. There are multiple cloud applications, and it will not only takes place in the Informatica, it will also takes place in other cloud applications. So because it is a secure agent and it will act as a bridge, so we want to do the things securely. So that time we have to use the secure agent. And in both the process, like the ingress process and the egress process, at the both time we want to use that secure agent application because we want to transfer our data securely. Okay. So for understanding clearly or for remembering that secure agent, I write some key point also. So like secure agent equals to like secure agent is like a safe data bridge between your local system and Informatica cloud. Okay. And it always ensure that your data should be secure, data should be automated and efficient data movement. Okay. And always the organization choose that secure agent because it will best for our enterprise needing for cloud integration uh, without the security risk. Okay, so in simple word, if we want to remember that secure agent is just like a bridge and always act as a transferring our data, but always transfer our data in the encrypted form, so no other one can access that data, and it will always do the security of our data, and we are using at the time of extension of data and also at the time of transferring our data. Okay, so that's all for the secure agent. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Sachin and Dhiren sir, for the explanation of the Informatica Cloud SaaS. We are coming with more information about the Informatica Cloud SaaS.
Hello everyone, I am Neha with my team members Jishan and Ayush. Today we are covering the topic about Informatica MDM Cloud SaaS. So we have some key features, means some content about this. So can we have the next slide, Jishan?
Yeah.
Yeah, the today's topic is difference between IICS and IDMC. And second one is which database we can use in MDM SaaS. And another one is what are the different services that are available in MDM SaaS. So I am explaining the difference between the IICS and IDMC. Firstly, we can say IICS and we can say it Informatica Intelligent Cloud Services, and it is the cloud-based data integration and management platform where we can implement the data integration and we can manage the data. So here is the services which IICS provides. Like first one is data integration. In this we moves and transform the data between the systems. IICS provides us the facility that we can easily integrate the data, and we can transform the data between the systems, like one system to another system easily. And second one is application integration. In this we can there are multiple applications like Salesforce, SAP, and other also. So it provide us the facility, so we can easily integrate the other application with the help of IICS. And in other services is API management. So it helps us to create the and manage the APIs. Through IICS, we can easily create the APIs which can interact with the other services like third-party application. We can use easily using the IICS. And last one is data quality. It always provide the facility to we can cleanse our data easily, and it assures that we always use accurate data, because always we are using this for the go we can easily get the accurate data, and we can use further for further use. So IICS providers these type of services. And here are the other services like as main four services I have explained, and another was in our API manager, API portal, application integration console, B2B gateway, and data profiling, data quality. These all are the other services which we can easily access by the IICS. And here are the IDMC. IDMC, nothing, it is the extended version of the IICS. In the IICS, we have all the services, but we lack something like nowadays AI comes in the picture. So IDMC Informatica comes with this powerful feature, AI powered data management platform for the Informatica. IDMC, Informatica Data Management Cloud. It is the next generation AI-powered data management platform from the Informatica. It expands upon IICS with more automation, AI-driven data governance, and broader data management capabilities. AI is easily we can through the help of AI we can easily get the accurate data. Data accuracy is the main feature in the nowadays in data management. So we can easily achieve this by the help of AI. So it is the very powerful feature of Informatica, we can say, because it uses the AI facility in this package. So if IICS is a delivery service, we can say, I am just giving you the example. And so IICS is only a delivery service, and IDMC is a full logistic company. It is the data hub. IDMC is a data hub for this. It not only delivers but also manages warehouse, data storage, checks product quality, data governance, and predicts further future demands. AI, through the help of AI, we can predict the further demand in the market. Please, next slide. So here are the main differences between the IICS and the IDMC, because IDMC is nothing but the extended version of IICS. So basically it comes with the powerful features. IDMC comes with some powerful features. Like in IICS, we can only move and connect data between systems. We can easily move and we can connect through the different type of systems. We can easily connect between the data, but in IDMC we can easily manages the data, and we can easily cleanse. There are multiple features we have easily. We can clean our data, and securely we can move the data between the systems with the help of AI, because AI is the artificial intelligence, so it automatically do many things. And another one is it is means IICS is less security according to IDMC. It is nothing like the IICS is not providing the security, but it is in comparison to IDMC, it has some means security, less security features. And another one is IDMC, it is has the stores strong security and compliances, like we can we can say we have the strong security features with the help of IDMC we can achieve. And third one is helps transfers and connect data, means we can easily it helps to transfer the data, and we can connect with the data through the using the IICS. And in IDMC we can do everything ICIC does, plus AI powered data management securely, means easily we can transfer the data, but with the security, means security is the main means concern nowadays. If we have data means like huge sources, so where security is the main features which every industry wants, so IDMC easily means fulfill these requirements. And another one is it's used native clouds, means it can means it we can use it only on native clouds, but in IDMC we can use it across the multiple clouds, like nowadays Azure, AWS, GCP, many more in the market. So we can easily means we can use it easily in multiple cloud-based systems. And last one is some limitation for large amount of data. In IICS, there is the limitation, means if we have data, means large amount of data, we cannot implement it easily. But in IDMC, it is actually designed for the scalability and high performance processing. So we can easily means use data in the IDMC. Like we earlier said, it is the data warehouse, no? So we can easily means use data without the any hassle, and it will be also high, means data will be processed very highly, means high process performance we can achieve through IDMC. So Jisan, next you can explain the database which we use in the IDM SaaS. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Okay, team. So this is Kishan from Invent Model Technology Solution. Now I'm going to explain what database we are using in the MDM SaaS. Because in the on-premises version, we can use different database like Oracle and SQL also, but MySQL, sorry. And in MDM SaaS, we can't use directly Oracle and MySQL databases. Here we have required one another type of database, which is called MongoDB. So let's discuss about this question: which database we can use in the MDM SaaS? So firstly, if we are talking about the MDM SaaS, so remember that we are talking about the IDMC. Okay. So IDMC is the extended version of IICS. Basically, IICS is used for only the ETL purpose, and what we can do, what we had to in the on premises, we can achieve all these things in the IICS. But in the IDMC, it is an extended version of IICS. So here we have the lot of features related to the AIs and related to the other services. We will discuss in next slide. So here you can easily say that it is an extended version only of the IICS. Okay. And here we can read this. Firstly, MDM SaaS means we are discussing about the IDMC, which is I have already told you. And in Informatica MDM SaaS, part of IDMC, the primary database is used MongoDB, which is I had already told you. No? So sorry, MongoDB. So the question is why we are using MongoDB here. why we are not using Oracle and MySQL and other databases. So this is the question, why we are using MongoDB for MDM SaaS. So before this, we have to learn why we are using this MongoDB and what is MongoDB and how the data is stored in the MongoDB. So in the previous slide, we can see here, so the data is stored like that form in the MongoDB. So it is called JSON format. If you are aware about the JSON, so you can easily understand how it is populating. Okay, so here you can see first customer ID is populating, then name, then uh, email and order, and inside the order we have multiple data also. So like that, in this form, MongoDB works. If you are if you want to work in the MongoDB, so you have to learn how it behave and how the data is structured in the how the data is stored in the MongoDB. Because in the MySQL and Oracle, we are storing the data in the table format. Okay, tabular format, you know. But in the MongoDB, we are storing the data in the JSON format. Okay, so this is the format of MongoDB data store. Okay, so like that we can store the data. And yeah, this is the question. Why we are using MongoDB in MDM SaaS? So first, I would say that MongoDB is the fastest and we can say more strong according to the other databases, because here we don't need to require the different things, like in the suppose we are discussing about the Oracle and MySQL. So here we have different topics, like if we want to combine two tables, then we have to use joins and different things. But here we have some flexibility, that's why we are using MongoDB. So here we have the some points. So no SQL flexible schema. So here we can say unlike traditional relational database like SQL and Oracle, MongoDB is the document based. Yeah. So I forgot this. It is a document based database. Here data is stored in the document based structure. Okay. And making it easier to handle complex hierarchical master data. Okay. And the next is scalable and cloud native. So basically, MongoDB support horizontal scaling, making it ideal for big data and cloud environment. So if you want to use MongoDB on the cloud, then you can easily use. And if you want to install in your own machine, then you can easily install in your own machine also. So both condition we can use according to our need. And the next is faster performance. So it's give us the faster performance. That's why we are using. As I told you, it is store the data in the JSON format, so we can easily and we can get the data and the faster format, we can say. And next one we have multi-cloud support. So basically it works seamlessly with AWS, Azure, different types of cloud versions we have. Like AWS is also cloud, Azure, and also CGP. These are the cloud versions. So here we can use it. And real-time processing. So in this we have the real-time processing. Suppose if you want to change something, then it will reflect directly to the database. We can say it is just like a hot reload functionality. Okay. In the different programming language like Flutter, Dart, and nowadays I think Kotlin also used hot reload function in the development. So like that, if you are changing, then in real time it will show in the database also. So making it easier to update master data in the real time. And the next we have, can we use other database instead of MongoDB here? That is the big question for developer, MDM developer. So directly we can't use another database because MDM said that we have to use MongoDB only in the MDM SaaS. we can't use SQL and Oracle and other databases because they are growing. Na? So they are using MongoDB because it gives us the fastest performance and different reliability, and it is very we can say strong according to other databases because here data is stored in the JSON environment. So here we can see currently MDM says IDMC MDM. So I told you MDM SaaS means we are talking about the IDMC. Okay. So IDMC MDM is built natively on MongoDB. So you cannot directly use other databases like Oracle, SQL Server, and PL SQL and Postgres. Okay. Because they are using in backend MongoDB. So that's why we are not able to use the other databases. Okay, so that is the thing related to the database. Now I would like to invite Ayush. So Ayush will explain services. We have different types of services. Yeah, Ayush, are you there?
Yes, sir. So
Yeah, please.
thanks, Ishan, sir, for providing me opportunity to present this slide. So before talking about the Informatica MDM SaaS services, I would like to discuss about the drawbacks that we have in Informatica MDM on-premises. So in on-premises, if we wanted to load the data in the landing table, so for that, we needed to have an ETL tool. So from that tool, we will bring the data to any landing table. But in MDM SaaS, we have one service called data integration, through which we can achieve the same. Like if you want to integrate the data from different sources, so we can use the data integration service. And for other drawbacks are in the Informatica MDM on-premises that we have is like if we want to add some custom features, so we needed to have user exist. So we can here use different services in MDM SaaS for that. So in Informatica MDM SaaS, we have different services uh, at the same place. So we don't need to use different tools from the other customers or other applications. So we can achieve the so many features from the same MDM SaaS platform. So now I would like to talk about different services that are available in Informatica MDM Cloud SaaS. So first one is API Manager. So through API Manager, we can it allows basically secure and efficient integration of MDM data with other applications by using secure APIs. So we can take the example of SOAP APIs that we were using in MDM on premises. So if you want to get the data from MDM, like uh, one data or two data, or if you want to put any data in MDM Cloud SaaS, so we can use the API manager. And then the other services we have is API portal. So it is a centralized and web-based platform, uh, which basically used to which basically allows developers and stakeholders to access all the APIs that is available in Informatica MDM Cloud SaaS. So they can understand that how to use those different APIs and what are the different endpoints through which they can perform different operations in Informatica MDM. So for the for that purpose, we use API portal. Then we have other services called API application integration. So through application integration, we can integrate multiple applications like CRM, ERP, and Salesforce, and different databases and cloud platforms like Microsoft Azure, AWS, in Informatica MDM Cloud SaaS, which provide the seamless data integration in real time. So through this, we can get all the data from different applications. Then in application integration console service, so through this we can monitor all the applications and their jobs and what is the data coming from these applications. So for that we use application integration console service. So Vishan sir, can you go to the next slide? Next. Next. Yeah. The fifth one is B2B gateway. So it allows secure data exchange between business entities. So if organization are having businesses with different clients, so through this service, we can ensure that what are the different business partners uh, are uh, connected with this Informatica or our organization. And then we have next B2B partners portal. So it is a centralized platform for managing business partners and their transactions. And so if in organization there are different multiple business partners which are connected to that organization. So through this portal, we can manage their activities and their transactions and all other stuffs as well. Then we have other services called data integration. So through this, as I told, in Informatica MDM on premises, we needed to have one ETL tool to integrate the data into landing table. But here we can use this service to bring the data from multiple sources into MDM SaaS. And then next one is data profiling. So before processing the data, if we want to make sure that our data is complete and our data is, I want to analyze what is the structure of the data and content. So for that purpose, we use data profiling so that we can understand that what are the issue we have before processing our data. So can you move to the next slide? So data quality. So it basically this service basically ensures that the data is in accurate format, consistent and proper. So for that we use different cleanse function and we transform our data according to our need, so that we can we can make better decisions on our quality data. So for making correct decisions on our data, we need to have data in an accurate format. Then the next one is integration hub. So through this, we can understand that what are the different uh, applications and APIs and uh, different products are connected to our uh, MDM SaaS. And then the next one is mass ingestion. So if we want to load the data in the bulk, like billions of data, or if we want to load the data from any data warehouse, so we use this service, mass ingestion. And the last one is reference 360. So if for example, we for a product, we have product category, and for country, we have country code. So for that, we use this service, reference 360. So thank you, sir. That's all about my side.
Okay, thank you, Anas. Sorry, Ayush. And thank you all of you, team. Now I'm stopping this.